Hello everybody, my name is Fletch, and welcome back to the Mtn Dew Diaries. It's been over a month since we have made one of these with the trolley, so I'm glad to be back. As always, I'm expanding my collection and keeping up with Dew news, so don't worry, I'm never going to quit on everybody. I'm in it for the long run. As you can see, I've updated my wall with frostbite and dragon fruit and other things to the wall of Mtn Dew. In my collection, I've also added a new bottle of Livewire with the new label, so that's good, and we're always going to keep on expanding. I'm always searching at stores and stuff. But without further ado, the next Mtn Dew we will be trying is Mtn Dew Kickstart Fruit Punch. As always, as described on the Mtn Dew Wiki, Mtn Dew Kickstart Energizing Fruit Punch is a Mtn Dew Kickstart flavor first released in the United States on February 25th, 2013, alongside orange citrus as a breakfast-themed energy drinks in contrast to the later released nighttime-themed black cherry and limeade flavors in mid-January 2014. Mtn Dew Kickstart is a fruit punch flavor of Mtn Dew, and it is red in color, having a comparable flavor and color to that of a Mtn Dew Red. This flavor is enhanced soft drink having chemicals, 5% juice, and B and C vitamins. A little bit of history. This line was initially consisted of two flavors, fruit punch and orange, citrus, and of course they were breakfast, and they released nighttime flavors. In early 2022, a PepsiCo product list was discovered that showed both fruit punch and grape would be discontinued once inventory is gone. However, the discontinuation would be later reverted, but only fruit punch is still available. The current Kickstart lineup of flavors consists of fruit punch, orange citrus, black cherry, and pineapple orange mango. So essentially, this is just a Mtn Dew flavor of energy drink. Of course, you probably know of AMP, and it's supposed to be a little bit healthier AMP. You're probably wondering what is playing on the screen. That was a commercial for Mtn Dew Kickstart. So this is kind of a wacky, interesting subline of Mtn Dew, and I'm always glad that these exist and we can get into it. So let's get into the crack and the pour. Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to the taste and the pour, or the crack and the pour. Sorry. It's been over a month since I've made one of these, so, you know, I'm kind of out of the loop, so I've got my glass, and here we go. Let's crack open the Mtn Dew Fruit Punch Kickstart and see what the color is like. Ooh, okay, so a good crack. Ooh, okay. Ooh, got a little spillage. It's alright. Wipe it off. Okay. So, very red. Very red. I'm 95% sure I read red 40 on the label, so very red of a color of the Mtn Dew Kickstart Fruit Punch, which is to be expected. It's fruit punch. So yeah. Let's move on to the taste and the first impressions. Well, not the first impressions, but you get the idea. Alright, it's been over a month since I've made a Mtn Dew diary, and we're back with the Kickstart subline, like I probably already explained before this video. These have been in my collection before. I've tried all of these flavors before. I got these at a Dollar Tree, and that's usually where these are found, but you can find them pretty much anywhere. They're besides amped, whatever it's called. It is the energy drink of Mtn Dew. It's got 5% juice. It's supposed to be a healthy energy drink because it's got 5% juice in it. It's got 92 milligrams of caffeine in this 16-ounce can. As we saw in the crack and pour, it is very red, and I'm 95% sure it includes... Where's it at? Right there, our good old-fashioned friend, Red 40. If my memory is correct, these weren't all that great, so we're going to have to retry them and really give them an accurate tasting before I put them back on the tier list, and they're in my official tier list. So here, without further ado, here we go. As always, it's an interesting flavor. It's got a very odd aftertaste. It doesn't smell like Hawaiian Punch. Like you would expect an artificial fruit punch flavor to taste like that red jug of Hawaiian Punch. And it's got a unique taste to it too. This doesn't really smell like it either. Usually with most Dews, most Monsters, most anything, it's got a pretty unique smell to it. This doesn't really have a smell like of anything. It's not very good. The juice, I think, dilutes the Mountain Dew flavor. It's kind of it makes it taste not as artificial, which doesn't make it as good. I will admit. It kind of smells and tastes, and maybe it's just my glass, but this is a glass. This is glass. Kind of just tastes a little plasticky, if I'm going to say so myself. Let me give it one last really good sip. It's very bland. It does not really have a lot of flavor. It doesn't have a kick to it. Like, you know, you expect an energy drink to kind of give this big flavor that you just get a kick from and you feel energized. This is just like, ugh. Like, I need something else to wash this out. And lucky enough, I have a water bottle right here. I'm gonna wash my mouth out and give it a final sip. Here we go. Yeah, it tastes the same. It just doesn't really taste like fruit punchy. It like fruit punch. There is not really a healthy fruit punch, a juice fruit punch. Like, yeah, some companies try it, but at the end of the day, it's all artificial. Fruit punch is just artificial flavor. So, you know, at the end of the day, this doesn't really accomplish that. It doesn't taste artificial enough, which sounds super crazy because, you know, I really care about my health, and, you know, a healthy Mountain Dew is kind of like, oh my gosh, like I can drink Mountain Dew and be healthy, but this just, it doesn't get the point across. Like, if I wanted a healthy Mountain Dew, which already has caffeine in it, I would go for a zero sugar, or even a diet if you are into diet sodas. The artificial sweeteners must just be off the wazoo here. Let's see. It's got so many ingredients. It's got a 2-inch long ingredient list. Yellow 5, red 40, a bunch of stuff. High fructose corn syrup, which is a little bit better than sucralose. Oh, there is sucralose in here. So, you know, this isn't a necessarily healthy Mountain Dew. It's just, it's a Mountain Dew that's supposed to be a energy drink, but a healthy energy drink. Like, why would you drink a Monster when you can drink this? But I would tell you, 9 times out of 10, I would drink a Monster out of this. Maybe even, 10 times out of 10. Excuse me. So, I guess the real selling point for this is this has a higher caffeine content than a regular Mountain Dew. Like, if I come over here, hopefully I don't knock over my display. This 12-ounce can has 54 milligrams of caffeine in it, which is just about 40 milligrams off of a regular Mountain Dew. It has 80 calories, which is significantly less than a Mountain Dew. So from a statistical standpoint, it's more bang for your buck. But this taste does not rival a Code Red or any other of these. And that's why this Kickstart line isn't very popular. You don't see people drinking these out of the wazoo. There is a flavor that holds kind of a special connection to me that we will get to. But that is my impressions of Mountain Dew Kickstart Fruit Punch. So let's move on to the review and the tier list and see where this falls. Alright, here we go. Mountain Dew Kickstart Fruit Punch. I have taste at 6 out of 10, branding at 4 out of 10, kick at 3 out of 10, and overall at 5 out of 10. Like I said in the tasting, it had a unique aftertaste that wasn't very good, so that's why the taste is at 6 out of 10. Branding at 4 out of 10. I don't think that the can design was super appealing, not eye-catching, not me trying to grab it off the shelf, so that's why it's at 4. We are bringing the Monster Manual's rating of the kick over to this because it is an energy drink. I just don't think it has much of a kick at all. It doesn't make me want to drink it again, so that's at 3 out of 10. And combining all these all together, we have a 5 out of 10 Mountain Dew. It's just not very good. I can see why this is getting discontinued, why it's still an old design. It's not a priority for these guys because it's just not very good, you know? It's not a priority for Pepsi because it's just not a good Mountain Dew. It's an okay, maybe a average energy drink, but it's just an okay Mountain Dew. It just doesn't play in the field as the rest of these Mountain Dews are. Alright, here it is on the tier list. I put it at E. It just does not play with these other Mountain Dews. It's not in the same field as these other Mountain Dews. Like I said, if it was an energy drink and I had an energy drink tier list, it would probably be a D or a C. But as a standalone Mountain Dew, comparing it against other Mountain Dew flavors, it's just not anywhere close. It's not even above a D, I don't think, with these other Mountain Dew flavors. It's just not a good flavor. It does not play with any other of these Mountain Dew flavors, which is kind of disappointing, but it's underwhelming that the fact this is supposed to be an energy drink of Mountain Dew, and it just does not play with these other Mountain Dews, just at all. And that's kind of a bit disappointing, but it's okay. It's okay. That's really about it. Kind of some technical difficulties with this episode. So we're going to move on from this. Hopefully get a little better episode produced for you guys in the next one, because I have more Kickstart flavors to come. That's really about all I got to say, and a bunch of other Monster Manuals. So that's really about it. Peace!